Hi, good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar. I'm Laura. I'm the owner of imLabs. And today we are going to be talking about setting up your Facebook, Instagram, and Google business pages. And Stephanie is going to be our speaker today. And don't worry if you maybe join late or you have to leave early. We are going to be recording this session for your use for later use. We also have a series of webinars that we've already started, and some of those are already on our YouTube, one on what it meta ads means, and just a whole slew of things, how to design for social media. So we really try to use these webinars as teaching moments for all franchisees. That way they understand not only that they can do this themselves, but that we can help them with it and all the little intricacies that go into, helping franchisees with their local social media marketing. So at imLabs, we think of how we can help your store or your franchise location get the most views and in your community. So we really want to build that community, not only with page followers and page likes, but we really want to build that community so they understand what you're offering and what services you provide to them. This is where in social media, Facebook, Instagram, this is where people are spending, sadly, the majority of their time, anywhere from 4 to 10 hours a day, they're spending on social media, not always in one session, but they're coming in and out. And the great thing is that they're connecting with your local business and businesses like yours every single day. So this is a great opportunity to not only connect and be present, but also be visible in that 3 to 5 mile radius. And so today, Stephanie's going to be talking about just the basic concepts of how to get your pages set up. I'm going to let her um, go into this because she is the expert here, and she's super patient and understands how difficult this beginning step is, but how important it is for your social media presence and making sure you're starting off successful. So I'm gonna, stop here, and I'm gonna let Stephanie, you know, give it a go. And please, she'll be taking questions throughout the way. She is a longtime IM Labs partner, and we are so happy that she's a part of our team. So I'll hand it off to you, Steph.
Okay, thank you. And hi, everyone. Thanks for being here. I know you're all busy running amazing stores. So the fact that you're taking time to learn about your online presence says a lot. Whether you are a Dairy Queen, Papa John's, the UPS store, and franchisee, this session is for you. So we are here to talk about, as Lara said, how to show up online so that your customers can actually find you, and most important, they can choose you. Because you don't have to become a social media expert overnight to understand how this works and what you're missing if you're not here. So that's what we're here for. But before we even start, why does your online presence matter? And why is it so important to be online? And let's be real. If your store is not online, it's like your lights are off and your doors locked. So basically, you don't exist for potential customers. Because as Laura said, your customers are always on their phones. They are checking Google, they are scrolling through Instagram or searching on Google before visiting a store. So if you're not there, they'll just go somewhere else. So that's why being visible helps you increase your visits and helps you build trust and even helps you with more sales. And we've been seeing this. We have a lot of customers with amazing case studies that can confirm that being in social media helps, and it helps a lot. So yeah, let's dive in and learn more about how you can start your social media journey, or if you're an IM Labs franchisee, This will show you everything that goes on behind the scenes. So first, we have Facebook, and you might think nobody uses Facebook anymore. But here's the truth. Your customers do, just differently. Because for local businesses, it's actually more important than ever to be here in Facebook, because people may not be posting vacation photos or things like that and like before, but they are using it to search for nearby stores. They're using it for read reviews, see promotions, and even get in contact with you directly. So if your store's not set up properly on Facebook, you are invisible online. So here's the next question. Do you need to create a Facebook page? And probably not. In most cases, if you're part of a franchise, your corporate team has already created a Facebook page for your store. So here is how to check if you already have a Facebook page for the store. You can go to your Facebook app or your website and search your brand name plus your city or your store code or your store number. And when you click search, you'll see your store page pop up. For example, if you're at Dairy Queen located in Watkinsville, you can put Dairy Queen Watkinsville and you will find your page. And if you're not sure if that's your page, you can go to the contact information and check your the address or maybe the phone number so you can confirm that this is your store page. But if you want to have admin access to the page to manage it, you will need to contact your corporate support or marketing team to request access to this page. And they will ask you to provide your personal Facebook URL or link or the email that you used to create that Facebook account so they can invite you to that specific profile. So it's very important that you understand that you need to have a personal Facebook account in order to be admin of a page. It's not like you have credentials to log into your store page. You need to have a Facebook personal account. And we don't recommend you creating your own page because you might create duplicate pages that can confuse your customers, or maybe you can trigger Facebook impersonation and brand violation policies that can get your page and taken down later or merged, and you're going to lose access to that page and all the things that you did there. So again, if you're not sure whether a page exists for your store or you need help accessing it, you can ask your corporate team. Or if you're an imLabs franchisee, you can ask us so we can verify with corporate before doing anything. Okay, but now that you have your Facebook page, you need to set it up. And your digital storefront should feel like your physical one. They need to be clear, they need to be localized, and they need to be branded. So it's super easy now that you have access to your store page. You can just go to your profile, and here you will be able to update everything. You can add a localized profile picture, cover picture, a description with what you offer, the contact information, and even links that can redirect people to your website. And we help you with this. We help you optimize all of this with visuals that match your brand. Okay, let's go with the next platform, and that will be Instagram. And Instagram is super important because that's where people look before they buy, especially the younger generations, because they check your photos, they check your vibe, your promotions. And if they don't see you there, they'll go to someone they do see. So a good Instagram profile helps you build trust, show off your store, and also it helps connect with people. It's not just nice to have, it's part of how customers decide where to go. And Instagram is a little bit different. Most of the time, you will have to create your own business account because corporate does not always create one for you. And here at imLabs, we have this called the support session, where we help you, the franchisees, on every step of the process. Your account looks polished and official from day one. But if you want to create one, here's what you need to do. Again, you need to have the Instagram app, or you can do it from the website, but we always recommend you doing from your phone because it's secure and easier. And you will have to click on sign up to get to this page. Here, you just need to fill this information with your store email address or phone, create a password, a full name, choose a username. For example, if you are a UPS store 2406, you can include your brand plus your code. That way people know which store we're talking about. So it will be the UPS store 2406. And then you will need to verify your account. So it's important that you have access to this email address, or the phone number that you provided can receive codes or messages, because you will have to verify with this information. And then once you have your account created, you need to make it a business account. And it's a slightly longer process, but it's super easy. Now that you are in your page, you can go to your settings, your page settings, and when you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you're going to find this option here called Account Type and Tools. And when you click here, you're going to get to this page where you can switch your account to a professional account. Once you're here, it's going to ask you to choose the category that best describes your business. So for instance, if you're a UPS store, you can choose shipping, supplies, and service. Or if you are a Dairy Queen, you can put fast food restaurant or ice cream shop. It's up to you. And then you can choose the type of professional account you want for your page. So you may think that since it's a business account, you should choose the business option, but we always recommend you starting with a creator account to avoid issues with Instagram business account policies. And because you can get your account suspended if they think you're trying to impersonate the main account. So we always recommend you starting with a creator account. And just so you know, you can always change this later. You can always change this to a business account later, or you can also change the category later, so you don't need to worry about this. Okay, and now that you have your professional account, you need to set it up. And it's the same thing as Facebook. It's super easy. You can go to your profile and you're going to find the edit profile option here. Then you can just do the same thing. You can upload your localized profile picture, add your store name, a descriptive bio, include links, and also add contact cards that people can click when they land in your profile. Then, now that you have your Facebook and Instagram accounts created, or you have access to them, here's a tip. You can link them together. That way, everything that you post on Facebook is going to be posted on Instagram at the same time, and you don't need to do it manually for each account every time. So that's less work for you. And it's super easy, because when you go to your Facebook page profile, you're going to find the Connect Instagram option here, and it's going to send you to a different page where you need to click on Connect Account. Here, you need to follow all these steps, and at the end, you're going to get the pop-up saying that your Instagram account is connected. And it's super, super easy and intuitive. And also remember that we can always help you with this. Okay, let's go with Google. And Google is crucial for your local visibility, because when someone searches for you on Google, this is what they see. It's what makes the difference between, oh, I want to go to this store because it's open, it's nearby, it's updated, and people saying, nothing here, let's try and go somewhere else. So you need to be super accurate with the info that you have in your Google page and what people can find there. Same thing as Facebook. Corporate probably already created a business Google page for your store, so you need to request access instead. And to do that, it's super easy. Again, you can click or copy this link that you have here, but you need to click on this link, and then you need to type your business name plus your address. So if you are the UPS store, you need to put the UPS store and then your store full address. That way you're going to be able to find your page. Once you click on your page, you can click on claim this business or manage this business. And it's going to ask you to submit some information, and also almost the same as the Instagram one, like your email address, your name, the type of access that you want to have, if you want to be an admin or a manager, and then you can verify with Google and wait for access confirmation. Again, try to check with corporate first. So if a profile already exists for your store, they can give you access directly. Okay, and now that you have access to your Google page, you can set it up. Same thing as Facebook and Instagram. It's super easy, because now that you're an admin, you can go to your profile and update everything here, from uploading your profile picture, cover picture, to adding menus or product images. You can also update your store hours in advance. So for example, if you know that you're going to be closed on a specific date for any reason, you can schedule your Google page to show that you are going to be closed that day in your settings. And it's super easy. And we can also help you how to show you how to do this. And remember, you need to make your profiles as localized as possible. The first thing that people have to see when they land on your pages, it's what's your franchise and where are you located. So try to hyper localize your profile so it's easier for them to know this as soon as they click on them. And try to do everything under your corporate brand guidelines so you don't have issues with this in the future. So let's talk about some of the common mistakes that could get your account suspended, that we see very often. And one of those is creating multiple pages from the same Wi-Fi, IP address, or the same device. And just so you understand, an IP address is like a unique identifying number that's assigned to your device, your computer, your phone, or your tablet, and when you're connected to an internet or Wi-Fi. So we always recommend that if you have multiple stores, and you need to create an Instagram account or a Facebook account or anything for those stores, try to create them from different devices, or we recommend you wait at least a 1 day gap between each account to prevent this type of suspensions. Also, switching locations and names, usernames, and important information or sensitive information. Because we had a customer that when he created his account, he made a typo, or I remember he put his name as the page name instead of the store name, and he had to change that, and he did it and got like a warning saying that Instagram it's sensing some suspicious activity, and he can get their account and his account blocked. Because of this, he didn't get the account suspended, but he got the warning. So we always recommend you waiting a few days before making any change on sensitive information. For example, the email address that you use to create that account, the phone number, the username, or the full name. Okay, next one, using usernames and risky usernames that look like you're trying to impersonate the main brand, because sometimes you use, I don't know, maybe Dairy Queen Miami official, or UPS store support, or Papa John's corporate, and those can get your account suspended because Instagram might suspend the account thinking you're trying to impersonate or pretending to be the main corporate account. So even if you're a real franchisee, you have to differentiate your account from the main one to avoid these suspensions. So again, as I said when we were talking about Instagram, if you're going to create your account, try to use your brand name plus your address and number, a way that people can identify your store as a franchise and not the main account. Next one, try logging from different devices, because platforms like Facebook, Instagram detect these patterns as spam or impersonation, or maybe someone trying to hack your account so they get your account blocked for security. So if you're going to be the one managing your account, posting and uploading content, try to be the one creating that account and manage it from the device where you create the account, so you don't get your account blocked because of this. And the last one, leaving your profile incomplete. Like if your profile doesn't have a bio, a photo, address, or contact information, Instagram sees it as suspicious or maybe low quality. So accounts can get flagged before even posting anything because of this. So try to make your profile as complete as possible with real information so you don't get blocked because of this. Okay, but let's say you wake up a day and suddenly your page is gone and you're panicking and you can run your ads and you cannot post and your store cannot be found. You don't need to worry, you need to calm down, you may be able to recover it, but there's a process. And you will need to follow these steps. First one, you need to go to the business account where you received the suspension notice, so you can click on the appeal and option to start the recovery process. They will ask you to submit some information like your email address, phone number to verify, and try to always provide the same email or business information that you used when creating the page. That way, Instagram won't block you for inconsistencies in the information. Also, this is for even before you get your account suspended, try to remove ex-employees that are managing your account or maybe third-party apps For example, apps for that helps you to gain followers, or auto like apps can get your account blocked, because many of these tools violate Instagram's terms and can get your account banned. And finally, you need to understand that Instagram does not always give you second chances. So in some cases, once an account is flagged and removed, it's hard to recover. And future accounts using the same information might also get blocked. So if you need to create a new Instagram account, try to create it with a slightly different name, with a slightly different username, or a different profile picture, so you don't trigger the rule that got your first account blocked. And at the end of the day, you're running a store. You're not a social media expert, a social media agency. So that's why we're here for you. From setting up your Facebook account, your Google page, to creating your Instagram, posting your content, and even fixing these issues, we can take care of it. So my final tips for you will be: try to think local and stay consistent, because you need to make sure that your name, your photo, your bio reflect your brand, and you need to keep your look and tone cohesive across all platforms. That way, people recognize you as soon as you pop up on their feed and you stay top of mind. You need to be where your customers are. So if your customers are on Google Maps, Facebook, and Instagram, your business should be there too. Because remember, if you're not online to many customers, you don't exist. And this is a fact, trust me. And lastly, don't wing it, do it right. Because setting up your digital presence is not about improvising. That's why it's important that you have someone who knows how platforms work, someone who understands the rules, the tools, the risks. So here at imLabs, we are here to guide you or to do it for you. So your store's online presence is solid, is correct, and it's working as it should. So let us help you get it right. And that will be it. If you're not a current imLabs franchisee or client, you can schedule, or you can always schedule a free social media assessment with our team, so we can review your profiles and give you clear advice or recommendations to strengthen your online presence. And if you are already part of the imLabs family, whether it's through a support session or a check-in call, we are always here for you to help you see what's working, what can be improved, help you solve these issues, and help you know what's next. Because at the end of the day, our goal is the same as yours: to make your stores visible, trustworthy, and connected to your local community. So, all right, that's everything for today. Let us know if you have any questions, you can drop them. And we really hope this gave you like a clearer idea of how to manage your store's presence online, and most importantly, how to do it right from the start. Because we know and we understand that internet and social media can be messy, platforms change every day, and it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But the good thing is that you don't need to figure it out alone. So we are always here for you to help you on every step of this process. Thank you so much for being here, for showing up for your business, and for trusting us to help you. And you have a great day, and we'll see you in our next webinar.